obviously you made no secret of the fact that doing Strictly was something of a dream. So how does it feel to now be here?
I actually still can't believe it. I feel like a big kid. I haven't stopped smiling.
That's true.
It's just like the happiest place to be. It's even my friends, every time I'm showing them photos, they're just like, you look so happy. And it's like, because I am. Cheesy, huh?
Has it surpassed your expectations? How you thought it was going to be, I suppose?
No, not at all. Everyone spoke about being in a Strictly bubble. I think playing in World Cups, I'm used to being in the bubble and that being your focus. But this is just the element of glamour, constant glitz, the shimmer, being with your partner, and it's full on. But it's like what I said, it's like a happy place.
How does it feel with all the costumes? You say it's so much different to a football strip, obviously, and the high heels as well. I don't know how you're getting on with those. A bit painful.
You're talking to Alex. Oh, right, yeah.
The costume element I'm loving, because I think everyone's seen me in a football kit and a tracksuit since the age of 8 playing for Arsenal in England. So this is showing the other side of my personality and actually taking away from, even though you are a female athlete, we love to be glamorous as well. So being on Strictly is the ultimate glamour.
And how about the shoes? Are they okay?
I have to say the shoes that I'm working on, I've had ankle injuries anyway through football, so to be in that position all the time needs work, but ain't nothing going to stop us.
No, she's a worker.
Are there any old sporting injuries that have kind of come up since doing Strictly?
I think just my ankles would be the main one. It's no secret, during my football, that's what I really struggled with towards the end of my career. But it didn't stop me playing in World Cups and Olympics, so it's not going to stop me dancing with you.
And I love the sound of that.
I guess you haven't had much training together yet.
No, none. We can't wait. We just want to get started, don't we? Next week's when it's all going to happen.
What are your first impressions of one another then, so far?
Well, we got to talk to each other, meet each other during one of the group dances, so we got to, hang around with everybody, and then it was quite quick that I think we both were like, we wanted to dance with each other.
Yeah.
So it was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. Do you know what I have to say? I suppose that's before, like, when I found out I was going to be on Strictly, everyone's asking me, who do you want to be with? And I did have it in my mind in terms of height-wise, who do I think I would be with? But then when I met Neil on that first day, we clicked straight away, and I actually was like, that's the person I want to be with.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because he sat here, it actually worked out like that.
I think you said you wanted someone to be strict with you as well, so I don't know how you're going to...
I'm strong.
Yeah. I think it's a mixture of strict.
Yeah.
I'm used to being disciplined in terms of my football and everything, but I'm also a personality that likes to have fun. I'm bubbly. So there's a way of being strict and disciplined but having fun with it, because I think when I'm having fun and I'm laughing, you actually get the best out of me.
Yeah.
So
You need to have some words with Pasha maybe as well, because obviously you've already danced with Pasha, so maybe he'll have a few tips as well.
Yeah, he's already said some things, but that doesn't matter to me because I'm like, no, this is our journey. Now we're going to take it in our own way. So yeah, we got that.
Because that's the thing, you've had a bit of a taste of Strictly victory with doing it for Sport Relief. So is the ambition now go all the way on this one?
I'm already looking at it. In terms of the group, I don't want to be the one that's at home on the sofa watching them carrying on this journey, because when you're on the WhatsApp groups and everyone and the jokes are going back and forth, imagine you being that person that's at home. That's the hard thing to take, I think.
And it's so different as well, like doing just that once on Sports Relief.
Yeah.
Compared to now, it's like, it's one dance.
Yeah.
When we're going through, then it's like completely different dances
That
every
was like 2 years ago with Pasha, and it was just to perform like a minute for Sport Relief, perform this. So it wasn't me actually learning steps of a dance. It was like, Alex, we need to do this to perform. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's not actually anything that's gonna. I don't think it's definitely not gonna cut it for this one.
It hasn't given you any advantage, you think, then over?
Not that I've seen.
Can I swap him already?
Well, that's it. What's your level of danceability? Have you got any previous dance experience?
Well, Neil's already said I need to improve more on even my two-step. So that's all I've got, just a two-step.
But I think that's also the nice side of it, because for me, wanting to dance with Alex, it's purely because I'm looking at her going, she's a beginner. Mm-hmm. And for me, that's the best part of this show, that there's actually, people who've never danced before learning how to dance. So I'm really looking forward to that experience and like the journey, but like traveling together through that and seeing her grow. It's going to be, I'll be proud. Like when you nail those dances, I'll be like, yeah.
That's it. We haven't seen you in action yet, but already the bookies kind of have you as a favourite. So how does that feel going into it?
The only reason I'm a favourite is because of the Sport Relief. So everyone thinks I've got this advantage over others, but actually, like how I just explained, if they knew it was just for that show, it's like an act and that was it. Where this is actually learning steps, making sure you do it in front of a live audience all the time. It's like totally different.
Yeah.
So I think when they see the first week, then it might change.
And there was was it 3 or 4 of you?
There was 3 of us,
3 of us, and they were, because I remember being there at that time, because we had the live tour. There was 3 of them, so yeah, you had one little section, but it was 3 dancing at the same time, whereas now, a minute and a half, just me and you, and everybody looking at you. The whole nation.
Quite nervous.
That's it, 12 million people on a Saturday night, dancing live. What does that thought fill you with?
You know, as I can't stop smiling, but I think being partnered with Neil, I know I'm his first celebrity partner as well. It's like I actually don't want to let him down. I'm not thinking about the nation. It's making sure I do everything right for him.
Well, and your Strictly experience this year must already be quite different as well.
Yeah, it's new. You know, it's a nice feeling, and it was one of those things. I joked with Johannes, and we both said, "Oh, we've got partners." And it was like that thing where you don't actually realise you've got a partner until that moment when they said, "Alex, you're dancing with Neil," and then it's like, "Oh wow, this is real." I was expecting Pasha to walk past me at that moment, or they're bringing somebody else back and say, "Sorry, Neil, not this year, but thank you."
It's really exciting then to have someone so, well, I think you're going to be amazing.
Thank
so
you.
I think you've lucked out with...
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, see, I think it's the other way, because everyone straight away was like, "Oh, you've got a great partner in Neil," and I'm like, "Whoa, okay, pressure. First celebrity, everyone's saying he's great. It's the pressure's on me."
Top of the bookies, pressure's on me. We've got pressure.
Well, that's it. I mean, as a sportswoman, are you really competitive, and are you bringing that to Strictly as well? Is that whole side of you going to come out on Saturday where you just, I don't know, just really competitive and want to win over everyone else?
I think, yeah, every sports person, they're competitive because you're in it, you want to win trophies. But actually, looking back at my career at Arsenal, I was made captain, not because I was that leader and telling everyone what to do. I was made captain because I brought the team together and I cared about everyone and everyone making sure they was all right. So I think that's more my personality, not, "Oh, I'm going to win this, I need to be the best." That's not me at all.
That's interesting. Do you think people will see quite a different side to you on Strictly than obviously we see you for being a pundit and all that kind of stuff?
I think so. I think whenever I'm on screen, whether that's TV or whether on Strictly, I'm always myself. I don't try and be anyone else. And I think people have seen that over the past year. Even though I'm alongside male professional footballers and they're thinking I should be a certain way, I'm just always myself. And I think that's what people have seen.
Yeah, that's what they love.
And again, any sports people taking part in Strictly are used to criticism, but it's quite different when you've got people like Craig maybe not saying too favourable things. So do you feel prepared to take that on as well?
I think so. I've had some really strict managers over the years that have always told me, you wouldn't make a playing for England, you're not going to make it to the first team. But my thing is always, I want to learn, I want to improve, and I want to prove people wrong. So it's part of the show, right?
Yeah. I think you make a very formidable duo, I have to say. So, yeah. And obviously doing the show comes with, all this extra attention and the tabloids and all these papers writing about you. Are you ready for that side of it as well? Because that's such a big part of the show, sadly.
Yeah, it is. And I suppose it's a whole nother level to then what I've experienced being that female footballer to then going on TV in the men's game, that level of people seeing me when I'm out. And I know Strictly is a whole new world and a whole new bubble. But like I said, I think as long as I'm always my authentic self, I think it's fine. I'm not trying to be anyone else.
Fantastic. But is it really something that you had to think about before signing up? Did any of that sort of stuff worry you, or were you just...
No, this is something that I've always wanted to do. So when the opportunity came, my whole family, my friends yeah, it's weird. Like getting selected to play in the World Cup or Euros, the messages that I received as soon as I got announced on Strictly was like, "This is a dream come true." And I'm like, wow, it was a dream like to play in a World Cup, but that's the whole level that I wanted to be on the show.
Was your mum the same with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dream come true.
My mum didn't care how many world championships I won. The moment I said I'm coming on Strictly, finally you're doing something with your life.
It's weird.
Yeah, well that's it. What has generally the reaction been from friends and family, and they must be really over the moon for you?
Yeah, even friends that you haven't spoken to in years, all of a sudden giving you a message, "Oh, we're going to be watching and supporting you every week." But it is it's like a happy place. Everyone wants you to do well. They're following you, and it feels good.
Yeah.